Dear learner, I am Giri from Giri's Tech Hub Private Limited, Pune. Students, we are going to start a new series on a Spring Boot and microservices. And guys, we will cover the following syllabus in this series. Right, we will cover the following topics in this series. First, students, we will cover the Spring Boot core part. Second, we will cover a Spring Boot data JPA. Third, Spring Boot batch processing. Fourth, Spring Boot with REST API. Fifth, Spring Boot with a REST API. Then you will see Spring Boot with a React integration, React or Angular integration. Sorry. Okay. Then six, guys will cover the Spring Boot security model. So guys, in this model we cover the Spring Boot with Auth 2.0, Spring Boot with Okta, Spring Boot with JWT tokens, JWT. Right? Also, guys, in this series, we will cover the Spring Cloud, that is a microservices, with a Spring Boot. So, guys, in this model, we will discuss about a circuit breaker, then API gateway, then design patterns, right? Like as Eureka server, Joule server, etc. Right? Also, we'll learn about Spring Boot messaging. Right? Like as JMS, sorry, and using Apache Kafka also. Okay. Now we will learn about Spring Boot Flux. Right. Then again we will discuss about actuators in Spring Boot. Sorry. Then Spring Boot logging. In this, we'll learn about log4j, slf4j, etc. Right, guys. Again, we'll learn about build tools like as Maven or Gradle. Guys, in this series, we'll learn about a version control tool, that is Git. Again, guys, in this series, we learn about CI/CD tools, right? Like as Jenkins, Travis, etc. Then third, guys, we will learn about JUnit or testing tools, like as JUnit, Mockito, or STP unit also. Right. Also, guys, in this series, we will cover the one more topic, static code analysis tool. Example Sonar Cube. Okay. As well as, guys, in this series, we'll learn about and agile scrum process. So, guys, basically, this is the agenda of this series class. So, if you want to be understand this series, so guys, you should have some prerequisite knowledge. Okay. If you want to learn about this series or understand this series, guys, you should have to know about some prerequisite series or prerequisite knowledge. Prerequisite knowledge, sorry. Right? Prerequisite knowledge, sorry. Knowledge. Right? You should have knowledge about, guys, first Spring Core, Spring JDBC. Then Core Java is mandatory. Also JDBC is a mandatory. Then Spring JDBC is also mandatory. Again, basic knowledge of ORM tool like as Hibernate and a basic knowledge about Spring MVC or Servlet, right, etc. Guys, this is a prerequisite knowledge if you want to understand this series. As well as, guys, you should have knowledge about the JDK 1.8 features. This is a mandatory skills if you want to understand this series well. Okay. So, guys, we want to be complete this series within a 6 month because, guys, I'm uploading minimum 200 plus videos in this series, and we want to give a complete course, right, of this Spring Boot and Microservices, and the duration of this course is minimum 210 hours. Okay, so guys, this is a very lengthy series. First time I'm going to start on YouTube, so it may be required 6 months if I plan to complete this series. So guys, I'm planning to upload the 1 or 2 videos in a week, in a per week, or it may be a daily one video, right? And guys, the purpose of this series, we want to give the depth content, right, on YouTube like as a paid course. Okay, thank you, guys. Thank.